Hello, y'all. I'm the Divine Political Empress. Thank y'all for joining me in yet another video. Before we go ahead and get on into today's message, I want to go ahead and thank everybody that is here, everybody that has subscribed, everybody that has liked, commented, has shown support on my channel. I really do appreciate you all helping me to grow this channel, helping me to get these messages out there to whomever needs them. So today I'm going to be doing a story time. I haven't done one of those in a while, but this all came about because I was watching a movie that I haven't watched in a long time. I don't know if y'all have watched it. It's Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So I guess we're gonna get on into it. So if y'all are still here, hey, for all my newbies in the building, I thank y'all for being here. Hopefully by the end of this video or any other of my videos, y'all go ahead and subscribe. Press that red button down there for me, okay? And like I said, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how y'all are doing. Get in my comment section. Let me know what's going on, what's good, how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. All right, and I apologize if you can see the glare from my ring light in these glasses. The allergies been real out here in the south of these United States, and it's been causing a lot of pressure. My eyes been strained a lot recently, so here we are. No makeup yet again. Threw some on, came on camera because I have a message weighing on my heart because of watching this movie, so I wanted to share that with y'all. So, you know, in the movie, Helen, Miss Kimberly Elise, I think the actress's name is, you know, she was with a man for 18 years trying to make a marriage work, and he was abusing her in more ways than one, and pretty much asked throughout the entire time, and all she ever did was love him. She tried to make it work, you know, and eventually she had no choice but to come into her own because he kicked her out of the goddamn house. So she had to learn how to live on her own and to find out who she was without him, because her whole world revolved around him. In the video, or in the movie, excuse me, she talks about how he was her everything. So I don't know if y'all have been in that situation, you know, whether it's a job, a person, a situation, a place where you try so hard to make things work. You try your damnedest. You do so many good things for people, right? And you go out on a limb for people. You give people the benefit of the doubt every single time, no matter what happens, no matter what is going on, even if you know that these things have run their course. You know, you continue to stay. You are trying so hard. You put so much time and energy and effort, blood, sweat, and tears, depending on what it is for y'all, into these things, into these relationships, into these jobs, into whatever that is for you. Y'all take it how it resonates. And we do all of those things for so many other people, places, situations, and things that we forget that we need to do it for ourselves. So, you know, while I was watching this movie, it reminded me that this was actually a movie. This might be a TMI, but this was the first movie on my first official date with my soon-to-be ex-husband. And we watched this in the dollar theaters, right? Back home in Hawaii. And I have never heard of Tyler Perry beforehand, and we sat in there because it was the only movie that was open at that particular time, because if I'm not mistaken, both of us had to work, or I don't know what was going on. We were trying to work with each other's schedules during this time. Before I go ahead and continue on, if y'all are seeing smoke, that is just my incense burning on the side, so I apologize if that's irritating y'all. So anyways, when I was watching that movie, you know, it's real easy for us, right, outside looking in, when we watch these movies, or we're outsiders to, I don't know, a friend or a family member or whatever situation, right? And we got all the answers. We see all the red flags. We're over there yelling at the screen like, you should have left so-and-so a long time ago, or, you know, everybody, da, 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 you know what I mean? Like, we have so many opinions, but until we are in that situation, it's going to be really hard for us to understand what someone is going through. Like, you could sit there like me watching this movie back then, say, I think it was 18 years ago, probably about 17, 18 years ago. And I watched this movie for the first time, and I was over there like, you know, I was mad for her, right? Like, I was on her metaphorical team on the side, like, girl, what are you doing? Da, 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 da. You need to get him. You need to do this, that, or whatever. You need to leave his ass a long time ago and take half of his shit. Hell, take it all. You earned it, right? We can do that so easily. But when it comes to us in our own actual lives, that shit's easier said than done, isn't it? It's easier said than done. I know, because I was in similar situations in almost every last one of my long-standing relationships, which thankfully I am in the process of, or have gone zero contact with mostly everyone who was part of the fuckery that was in my life. And that was a very hard lesson to learn. But during that time, you know, I was very young. I didn't even know me. I didn't know my likes or dislikes, this, that, or whatever. I always stuck up for the underdog, you know what I mean? Always got on the bully. And, you know, I got myself into some very not good situations growing up. I can't even lie about that, where I step in to always help somebody else, to save somebody else. And that's good, right? But not to your own detriment, which is exactly what I did. Every relationship that I have ever been in, especially my long-standing ones, it was repeated patterns. You know, call it a fear of rejection, call it the need for acceptance, right? Where we think that we are not enough. And so we work harder, we do more, just like Miss Helen in this movie. And we think that it's going to change people. We think that our situations are going to change. When I feel like sometimes, besides giving us a lesson, like there's a lesson to learn here, sometimes I think God, Spirit, Source, Divine, you're going to hear me say that in every video, because y'all resonate with whomever you resonate with, the Creator, the Divine, whatever, right? I think sometimes that He puts us in these situations, and when we take forever, if at all, to figure it out, He forces us to, right? He forces us to take a long, hard look at ourselves, our lives, you know. And in this situation, she had to do the same thing in this movie, as have I, as have, I'm pretty sure, a lot of y'all. Some of y'all are even going through that shit right now. And I understand how hard that is, because I am just getting out of it. I recently just figured this out for myself, because I have been a giving, generous person my whole entire life. You know, raised up in the church, you know, the Christian thing, so to speak, you know, where you love thy neighbor, you know what I mean? And, you know, you help people out, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that is good. I mean, you should be doing those things. But I think what we fail to realize as people sometimes is that we need to take care of ourselves. You know, we need to think of us. You know, so I'm gonna tell y'all another personal story. Ever since my son was little, you know, there was a lot of shootings and a lot of things going on in schools and everything. And because of all of my fears, you know, I used to give him scenarios to help him out. You know, that if certain situations happened during school, or if he was away from me, that If shit was going down, basically, to boil it all down, if shit was going down, that you need to save yourself before you can save other people. I don't care what you need to do. I'm gonna need you to hide. I'm gonna need you to find a phone. I'm gonna need you to bypass everybody and everything that is going on and bring yourself to safety first before you can help others. And up until recently, that message finally resonated with me. I finally truly understood what that meant. A lot of times we as people, we tend, the empaths, the good people, the people that are on my channel. That's who I'm talking to. We give so much time, energy, and effort into people, places, situations, and things, to our own detriment every single time. And we forget to save ourselves. Every single time we do these things, and these people or whatever that is for y'all end up disappointing us, or not doing what we do, or not matching our energy, or not giving us an ounce of their energy when we give them so much of ourselves. Sometimes at the end of the day, I take that shit back. All the time, we need to save ourselves. We can't save everybody else. Everybody is fully capable of saving their own goddamn selves. And while we're spending all this time and energy on everybody else, everything else, we fail to realize that we have that same capabilities to do that for ourselves. We forget about us. Everyone and everything else becomes so much more important than us. And every single time we let these people, or whatever the case may be, the job, whatever that is for y'all, take advantage of us, hurt us, disappoint us, betray us, we then betray ourselves because we keep staying in these same situations. We demean our own goddamn selves. We are disrespecting ourselves every single time. But we are so quick to go run and help so-and-so, to go do this, that, or whatever. And we get caught up. We get so caught up in helping others and trying to save everybody else because we're good-hearted people, right? We want to do these things. A lot of y'all are probably empaths. You know what I mean? You're good-natured, you're good-hearted. You care about the well-being of others. So when they're going through their shit, which it always seems like everybody going through shit, right? We forget we going through our own shit. We want to put all of that, I'm going to keep saying this through this whole goddamn video, y'all, I apologize. Time, energy, and effort into everyone else, into everything else. We keep on doing that. We do this every single time. And we hurt ourselves when we do that. And then we feel less and less of a person. So, in my mind's eye, the thing I was seeing was, you're out there drowning, right? You're trying to save everybody else. You are drowning in the water, right? You over here giving out all these goddamn lifesavers and everything to everybody else while you drowning. It doesn't even matter if somebody's taking care of you or not. A lot of times in these situations, they're not, right? We're doing the most in the best ways possible, and they're not. So we love harder. We do more. We are demeaning ourselves every single time. Every single time we do that. Every single time we do that. And we know it's not right. But we get caught up in that. I know I've been doing it my whole life. To me, because I was made to feel that way, I felt very unimportant, right? Unloved, not accepted, rejected, because I was. So it became like my sole mission to fix people, to help people because I personally saw their highest potential. I motivated them, you know. You're a fucking cheerleader and some shit. And after all these years, when I finally went through the dark night of the soul, and God made me take a real long, hard look at what the fuck I was doing. Not just what people were doing to me, but the roles that I played in all of those things. And year after year, you know, I didn't want to be here more and more. You know, I just kept saying the world would be better off without me. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares about me, etc., etc., etc. Kind of sort of like Miss Helen in The Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You know, and she didn't know her worth. She didn't know her value. She lowered her standards. She accepted things that she knows she shouldn't have. She got comfortable with allowing people to be too comfortable around her. And she forgot to fight. She sat over there and she helped so many people out. She helped her husband. She alienated her entire family. She did everything he said. And in the end, he still screwed her. He screwed her over. Left her with nothing. And she was broken as hell. You know what I mean? So during this time of the dark night of the soul, when I had to sit over here and think about all of these things, I was like, God damn. You realize you are the person here that is writing your own story. You're the fucking narrator. God can give you so many situations, opportunities, lessons, this, that, or whatever. Don't mean we learning from them. Don't mean we doing anything with them. Limitless possibilities, limitless opportunities, yes. So we always got a chance to get our shit together. But a lot of times when we get stuck in these situations, you know, and we keep allowing this stuff to happen, we become less and less of a person. We feel less and less of a person. Like we don't matter. You know what I mean? And we are draining the fuck out of our energy. And these energy fucking vampires are coming over here with the goddamn straws and shit. With the fucking fangs all up in there, just taking the shit all away from you. And you still keep trying to give. You still keep trying to do that. So, you know, when I told my son that he needs to save himself before he can save others, I wasn't living by that. Not by any means necessary. See, I grew up on these streets. He has not. You know, I've tried to protect him from a lot of things, as us parents try to do based on the way that we grow up or all of the fears that we have. And any of y'all that are parents, excuse me, out there, you understand what I'm talking about. You know, I had to grow up very quickly. I had to always be defending myself and this, that, or whatever. So for him, I felt like he didn't have those survival skills, you know? And I'm saying all of these things because I genuinely mean it. You know, we real good at giving advice to people, but sometimes, hell, a lot of times, we don't be taking our own. And I realize I've been doing that my whole life. I've helped people feel better about themselves, get out of their situations. You know, I've inspired them or motivated them to do certain things. No, they weren't doing it back. You know, it'd be like me growing up, sticking up for my family. You know, after my dad did some, let's just say, not nice. And I turn around, man, and ain't nobody there. Everybody, for real, back the fuck up and book the shit out of there. And I'm by myself getting beat down, getting yelled at. I keep thinking the ground is going to collapse underneath me, right? You know, I'm going to get deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground, and it never happens, you know? And that's stuff that I'm trying to talk about. We can't save everybody else, y'all. We can't fix people. These motherfuckers got to be willing to do it themselves. They got to be making a conscious effort. That's not your job. You know what I'm saying? That is not your job to sit over here and try to fix everybody. You cannot control anything. And I think because my whole life has been about me not being in control, always having my life, my decisions, and everything dictated for me as a child. I grew up always taking care of everybody. Like I said, I call myself the mama bear. I was told not to think about myself, and in the church, and I am not down in church. Not no way, no how, so don't get me on that. Don't come for me in my comments, okay? As per my experiences. Read a disclaimer before you get on the video. As per my experience, in the church, they would always talk about not being selfish. You know what I mean? To be giving and everything. Now, are the messages correct? Absolutely. But do we fully understand what they mean? I don't think the Lord said to not be selfish. Everybody thinks selfish, ooh, such a bad thing, right? It's absolutely fucking awesome to be selfish. You should be. But I really believed in that. And so anytime that I thought of something of myself, I pushed that shit down. Not to mention, I grew up in a household where I was not allowed to express myself in the first place. So, I did a lot of daydreaming. I did a lot of this, that, or whatever. But I kept things to myself. And in my adulthood, I carried those things with me. Why? Because it's already programmed in the subconscious. Now I'm living it. We be trying not to act the way we say we're not going to act, not do the things we say we're not going to do, not be like our, whoever raised us, or, these experiences that happen to us. And we do. We end up doing that every single time, to our own detriment. We do it all the time, man. And so, that is the message really that I have for y'all. We got to save ourselves. Like in the other video that I talked about with PJ Morton's song, My Peace, the line in there, he says, if I don't take care of me, I'm no good to you. We was talking about people messing with his peace and what he's not going to stand for anymore. And that was a very harsh lesson for me to learn. It don't matter where you get it from. I don't care if it's a movie, I don't know, a show, a TikTok video. I don't care what it is. A message is a message is a message. So when I was watching that movie, it really brought all of that back to me. I thought to myself, man, I gotta save myself. And when I saved myself, holy shit, it was the best thing ever. It's the best thing I've ever done. This to me is like the best part of my life. Getting to know myself, right? Choosing me. I saved myself because I can't save everybody else. And as I am saving myself and coming into my own, it's been like the best experience I've had in my several decades of being on this earth. So that's the message I'm trying to leave with y'all before my phone dies on me. Y'all gotta save yourselves, man. Choose you. You are enough. You are worth it. You are worthy. Do you hear me? You are valuable. I do not believe the Lord brought us down here for no goddamn reason. I always tell my son, you are divinely and uniquely created and crafted by your Father. And that's the truth. That is the truth. You guys are enough. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all. I don't believe the Lord brought you down here, God, Spirit, Source, Divine brought you down here for no goddamn reason. He brought you here because you were meant to be here. You are special. You are important. You are enough. So if you find yourself in these situations, my loves, I'm gonna need y'all to save yourself. Get your own goddamn lifesaver and swim to shore. Because all of that time, energy, effort that you've been putting into everybody else tells you right goddamn there that you can do it for yourself. If nobody doing it for you, do it for you. Take care of you. Choose you. You understand what I'm saying? The right people are going to come around. The right situations are going to come around. Okay? I believe God is favoring y'all. Y'all ain't going through this shit for no reason. And I wholeheartedly believe that y'all are going to make it out of it, if y'all haven't already. And all of y'all that are making a conscious effort to do so, I applaud you. I really, really do. You know, y'all should be grateful for the things that you do for others. But if you aren't already, I'm going to need you to put that into yourself. Save yourself, my loves. Save yourself before you can save others. Care about you. First and foremost. Always make sure to take care of you. Okay, and if everybody is fucking with that, then fuck them and their mom and get the fuck out of Dodge. You don't know nobody's shit. Take care of you. Choose you. Put all that time, energy, and effort into you. Into you. Okay? You already shown that you can do it. Save yourself, my loves. Okay? Well, it was fun chatting with y'all while I was over here sipping my tea. Slurp earlier. I apologize. Okay, this mic is real good. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful night, day, wherever it is, wherever y'all are from. Okay? And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all take care now. Peace.